Hello growers, and welcome back to the channel, and also welcome to some of the new subscribers. I had a couple of new subscribers over the last few days, so welcome. My name's Mark and this is Growing with Plot 21. So what is going on at the house before we head down to the allotment? So we have our Long Island Brussels sprout. Needs a bit of a water, but it's doing relatively well. We have again rogue potatoes. This is the courgette that's growing, but no courgettes yet. This is the celery, which is doing really well. Seems to be producing some celery sprouts, so keep an eye on that. This is the most amazing cauliflower in the history of the world at the moment. I don't want to jinx fate, but we do have a cauliflower starting, so we'll see how that one goes. Blueberries wise, we're still getting some more blueberries, just a few ones here and there, but at least we're getting something. These potatoes need to be picked. I'm going to have them for tea tonight. These potatoes are still doing fine. These onions all need to be picked up now. The sweet peas and the broad beans. The broad beans need to be picked. They are huge now, as you can see, and the sweet peas need to be taken down, and then I'm going to put some beetroot in there. And then these are the chili peppers, which again need a good water. And there's a couple of flowers, but we'll just see what they do with that. So let us crack on with harvesting the potatoes that I'll be using later on this evening. I completely forgot about the leeks just before harvesting the potatoes. Yeah, these are the leeks, which are starting to grow up quite nicely, and these will be going into the bed that I'll be sorting out at the allotment. So normally I would just tip them out into a container and see what's around, but obviously tip them out into a bucket type thing. But I might just see about tipping them into here or into little ones. Let's just give them a try and see what comes up. And we have some potatoes. 1, 2. That's the seed potato. 3. Plus small ones. Let's keep digging. Another decent sized one. Another one there. Wow, look at that one. Big one there. I think that might be it. Oh no, one there. This is what we got. It's quite a few decent sized ones, considering they were supermarket potatoes that were sprouting, and I just decided to... Considering they were supermarket potatoes that were sprouting, I just decided to plant them in. It shows that potatoes will grow anywhere. It was 3 supermarket potatoes, and we got 2, 4, 6, 8 big ones, and then about 5 small ones. Excellent. So I'll sort them out ready for tea tonight, and then we'll head to the plot. Sweet peas are looking okay. Obviously it's only 1 flower, doing alright. The cucumber is trying its best to climb up, which is nice. Oh, we have beans, or peas I think. I think it's beans, but These ones are definitely for harvesting, so I will pick them. They can go with the tea tonight, and it looks like some of these as well potentially could be ready for harvest. Oh, that's interesting. This one as well, bean. I think it's a purple queen. Ali, you'll know more. These are your beans, I think. Sure they are. Oh gosh, what's that? That's a nasty weed. Better pick that up. I weeded all this and it's all back again, so it's just non-stop, isn't it? Peas at the back are doing relatively well, so that's good. This is definitely a tomato plant. Ali from My Oyster Garden confirmed it, that they can sell seeds, so, or the seeds last longer, so there you go. And found some strawberries. Let me show you the strawberries. Getting quite a few actually. Some there, some here, and a few over there as well, so that's good. Okie dokie. So ignore the mess, ignore the mess, ignore the mess, ignore the mess, ignore the mess. Oh, let's look at the carrots. Something's been flattening my net. I have to look at rejigging the thing. So I need to get rid of them as well. The carrots that were popping up seem to have died, and now we've just got weeds in this bed. So I'm now wondering, I might use, oh, I have to think about it. I was going to say I might use this for the leeks, because obviously I was gonna set up the other bed for the leeks, but I might just use this bed as it's really ready. That needs sorting out weeding wise. Ignore next door, ignore next door. This is doing fine, these are all doing lovely. No caterpillars underneath. It's trying to figure out now which way to walk because I would get hurt. Cabbage is coming along nicely. They're good. Tomatoes are doing really, really well. We're starting to get some flowers, which is lovely to see. The runner beans are doing well, but they seem to be trying to climb elsewhere, so let me give them a helping hand. But they are climbing up here, which is lovely to see. Weeds again, only pulling up. Ignore this bed. Let me see if I can get around without stabbing myself with these blooming brambles. This is the bed that I was going to tackle, which I will do today. That was the plan today, so we'll definitely tackle it, even if I just get it all ready and sorted. So Big Mac's pumpkins, let's see what's going on. So it's definitely trailing where it needs to trail. I'm just trying to figure out where would be best for it to trail. Let's see, would it come down here round the back and round, or would it be best to go round under the tree and round? I'm thinking under the tree might be better because it'd be less like stuff. So if we gently move it this way, and then it'll head that way, which will be good. Okay, so pumpkins, do we have any? No, not on this one. A couple of flowers, but nothing major. Okay, so then this one, which is going everywhere, and it's trailing the wrong way, so I need to be careful with this one. I think it might be best to trail. I'm gonna try and put you down for a sec. pick you up. Okay, so I want it trailing along here, and then it'll come round, and then back down, hopefully. So, pumpkin-wise, do we have any? I think I saw one. Potentially one here. There is a flower there. Ow. Tricky little buggers, aren't they? Saw another one. Let me step back and see. I'm sure I saw two. Maybe I didn't. Oh, there's one at the end. That's the only one, I think. It's Friday, so they need a feed. There's flowers in there. Yeah, there's one at the end. So there's two. There's one here, maybe, if it's been fertilised. And then there's one here, but it hasn't opened up yet. I'm wondering if I'm able to open it up myself and pollinate it. I might do that, actually. We're getting seed heads on the effing. Oh my word, look at this. Look at all this. Like, where is it coming from? That's new. I didn't have this last year. I don't know why. It is I don't know why this hornweed or whatever it is has decided to come up. See, it's all about weeding, especially when you have heat waves and then downpours. See, it's growing up in the can't get this back on there. It's growing up through the thing, which is a bit annoying. Big lot there as well. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I have to snip all the tops off because they're going to seed a bit. They're obviously stressing a bit. They still need a little bit longer, the onions. I spoke to my dad and he was like, they need a little bit longer. So I'm trying to hold off a bit more. So I'm going to weed this bed as well. This bed needs a weed. Sweet corn's looking amazing. Don't need to do anything with them. They are just plodding along nicely, which is good. And then my sunflower is starting to bloom, which is lovely to see. Not as big as last year, but that's fine. These pumpkins do need to be tied up now because they're growing the wrong way completely. So I'll weed this bed and tidy them pumpkins up. This pumpkin is doing absolutely nothing. This pumpkin is doing nothing, but it is got weeds all in it as well. Courgette is doing nothing. This bed is terrible. And that one is just trying but not trying. And then it looks like we've got flower heads on the thistles, so I might try and get in there and chop a couple of them down. And we've got this vine weed growing everywhere, which is the bane of my life, but we are getting lots and lots of blackberries, which is good. It's definitely, I'm going to wait till winter, but it's definitely going to be chopped back mega time. Okay, so first jobs today are to weed this bed, weed that bed, weed that bed, tie them up. Let's get cracking. That bed is all we did, and now I'm going to fathom to try and get these tied up somehow to make it a bit easier. That's the best for now. I'll try and do it up as best as I can as it goes. Right, let me give this bed a quick hoe, and then at least it'll look a bit better. This bed's now had a nice hoe, so it's looking good. And now to move on to this bed and try and make it look a bit more presentable. Right, this bed is all weeded, which is good, and I have weeded the onion bed as well and tried to pull back a bit of this stuff, so at least that's looking half decent. So because I'm on a bit of a roll, I think I will try and sort this out. So this is the before, and then we'll skip to the after. This is the after. Ooh, I think it's time for us to sit down. Let's have a brew and a chat. Ooh, it's hard work, but when you get going, I tell you. Okay, let's have a brew. It is... Oh, and he's spilling it everywhere. We have Earl Grey lavender. Cheers. That's nice. Got a lot done this morning. Ideally, I need to put more wood chip down, but there's not much wood chip left, so I need to wait for another delivery. But I think looking at how things are going with the wood chip, I think I'll continue with it. I'll just keep topping it up every time. I'll weed the paths every time I come. So the plan potentially would be to just pull up weeds as I go on the path, so that everything keeps on top of things. Otherwise you just end up doing a mega weeding, which I don't mind, but because it is quite nice, quite therapeutic. I should do some weeding, just think about nothing else but weeding, but it does get a bit annoying at times. So there's some exciting things coming up very soon. I ordered some raised beds from Amazon, the galvanized metal steel ones. They were on a Prime Day special, so I'm planning potentially to turn you around. I'm planning potentially to put the raised beds here next to the pond, and I've been doing lots of research about the pond, and that'll be the next big job. I'm gonna get plants. I'm gonna do a bug hotel behind the steps, and I'm thinking I'm gonna keep the ground sheet down, the membrane down, but I think I might put some holes in it and then plant some flowers around the side of the pond to encourage wildlife. So let me know in the comments what you think might be quite good to plant around the edge of the pond to help with encouraging wildlife and stuff like that. But that'll be one of the next other jobs pond wise, because everything else is just kind of ticking along nicely. You know, yes, I've got to do these big jobs now and then, but everything seems to be ticking along nicely here and at the house. So it's just kind of like, what do we do next? Because this time of the year now, once you've planted most things, you know, the last thing to plant out now is the leeks here, and then obviously I'm going to plant out some, I forgot, my mind's gone blank now. The red vegetables, beetroot, gee willy. So the beetroot will be planted out of the house, and then it's kind of it's basically for the next, what we into now, it's July now, beginning of July, so you've got the next 2-3 months is just sitting around waiting for things to harvest, pretty much. So tidying up, weeding as you go. So I think, yeah, get those planted out, and then I'll look at prepping the pond and then prepping some more raised beds for next year. When we get more wood chip delivery, I will fill more paths, which will then bring us to the pond, and then we can then work excuse me, we can work further back to the side of the shed, etc., and what to do. So my name's Mark, and you've been watching Growing with Plot 21.